Hello carbon-based life forms, Rusty Dog here, and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. And we have World Update XVI, or XVI, or 16. Yes, 16th World Update. But, shut up. But, this time we are in the Caribbean. Or is it Caribbean? I don't know. Caribbean, doesn't matter. It's same part of the world. It's where we are. I say Caribbean, I think. Yeah, that's what just comes out when I say it. And I'm just going to see if I can dig out what's new. I've got it on a page somewhere. Here we go. So I think the famous Saint Martin or San Martin airport has been updated because I think it was part of it, but I think I already have it as a, or I had it or I have it as a freeware, but I don't know if I've got it enabled. Anyway, I'll know because it's got a party going on the beach. So yeah, so this is an update which obviously is in a different part of the world than what we used to. It's not Europe, it's not America, Australia. We're in the warmer climates, let's say. So it includes locales, I think would be the right word, such as Antigua, Aruba, Jamaica. Actually Jamaica is on there. I was gonna do the whole song, but it's not. Aruba, Jamaica is on there. Ooh, I'm gonna take you to Bermuda. I think Bermuda must be here. Doesn't say it though. Bahamas, yep. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego. No, they're not mentioned. Sorry. Right, so Antigua, Aruba, Bahamas, Barbados, BVI, British Virgin Islands, sorry. Cayman Islands, Dominican Republic, Grenada, Haiti, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, St. Kitts and Nevis, and Trinidad and Tobago, Turks and Caicos, and the United States Virgin Islands. Now, what stinks out to me here because of my office work history, I do know, unless it's changed, that the British Virgin Islands, Turks and Caicos, and why did I pick out 3 there? British Virgin, yeah, Bahamas, no. Well, BVI and Turks and Caicos, I think are tax havens. I know they used to be tax havens. I don't know whether they still are. You know, places where you can put your money and it's not taxed and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, regardless, we have 104 points of interest on this. I think 7 handcrafted airports. It says here that out of the 104 points of interest, we have Bahamas' Nassau Harbor Lighthouse, Jamaica's Colbeck Castle, Puerto Rico's Faro de Papatar. I don't know what that is. Oh, Faro. Faro's a lighthouse. So yeah, okay. So Faro de Pampatar. Okay. And Trinidad and Tobago's Red House. I want to see that. I guess it's their version of the White House, but it's a red one. I don't know if it's for politicians though. I have no idea what the Trinidad and Tobago's Red House is, but it is modelled. Airports, yeah, 7 of them. I won't list them all. There is one I particularly want to visit. To have a quick look at because I think the water surrounding there is going to be pretty nice. We'll see. We've got 3 discovery flights, one of which is St. Martin, which is always interesting for incoming flights. 3 landing challenges. There's one which is called a famous one which is an epic one, and yeah, I don't know, the other one hasn't got a superlative, so I'm guessing it's just a standard one. An epic. Oh, it says 3 landing challenges and an epic landing challenge. but yet the epic one is listed in amongst the three. Huh? Okay. 3 bush trips showcasing the beauty of the region. And what else? Yeah, lots of satellite data and LiDAR data and DEM, which is the digital elevation model. So I guess they've done all the elevations and stuff like that. And yeah, so I'm keen to step in a plane. Obviously, it's not going to be a what's it plonky thing. It's not going to be a commercial jet, but it's going to be good. So Andy K, good evening, sir. Ad Astra Recordings. My wife went to the Caribbean, Jamaica. No, she went out of her own accord. Do you know, that's an old one. It's still a good one though, isn't it? Gain damage. I actually read that as if it was a thing. Gain damage 07. Yeah. Why did you take your ex-wife to Mexico? Tequila? Right. Okay, so yeah, I there's a plane I want to get into. I think it's the Beaver. And who doesn't want to get into a Beaver? Come on. So, but I have to just make sure, because I think it's called a de Havilland on here, so I've got to go to Discovery. And if we come down to the world, it should, have I gone past it? World updates. So somewhere, how many did it say there were? I don't know. Hey, yeah, so let's have a look. Portugal, Italy, Gibraltar, as they would call it in Spanish, Gibraltar. Yeah, the Gold Coast. I got some good stuff here, eh? Lisbon, I didn't go to Lisbon, but I've driven through it to get to a place called Cascais in order to go see the Formula One race there in 1995. Was it 95? Aye. Wait a minute. No, yeah, it was. Puerto Rico. Okay, so we've got that one. Caribbean, that's not a great showcase though. That doesn't look. But St. Lucia, St. Martin or St. Martin, but yeah, this one. Oh, bringing in I'd love to bring in an Airbus or a Boeing into San Martin. It's freaky as freak. Freaky as hell, but you know, yeah, it's a very famous it's very famous for its landing, because if the beachgoers jumped high enough, they could probably hit the undercarriage with their hands. It's that low. You gotta love it. So let's have a look. Which was the one that I picked? Was it this? No. Oh, great. Now it's back up here. So, wait a minute. Can I... Nope, I can't change it. There's one here where it's got Caribbean written on it, but it uses a de Havilland. Is it this one? Yeah, Viking Air Limited de Havilland. So I don't think you take off from San Martin, but it's definitely in the area. So let me go back. I'm not actually going to do one of those right now. I just want to check something out for myself. And if it's nighttime there, we'll change it. I finally got some liveries for my 900. Yay, going to be good for that. Right. So I want the Havilland. Whoops, did I spell it wrong? Yeah, so this one. Now, you can have it for the water, which might actually be... What on earth is this thing? Right, so yeah. You've got the bush wheels, the standard wheels, and then the floats. The floats is probably the best one. I love the interior of this plane. It's so old. Yeah, it is really, really old, man, and I love it. It's not a quick plane. Now I think the airport I want is, I always think of TCP, that antiseptic stuff. So if I put 2 T's in and a CP, there we go, Crown Point Scarborough. So it's here. So it's 1810 there, so we'll just move it up. And yeah, this is the place. Look, you've got all those lovely water bits. I just want to have a look round. I haven't seen this part yet. I just want to take a quick look round. Doesn't look like there's too many points here either. Parking. There's no gates at all, so no jetways, and doesn't seem to be a building either. So I don't know. We'll just stick it on parking too, and the runway out. Actually, I prefer to fly out from the other side, but it doesn't matter. I can turn around. This will be runway 11. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Caribbean. So I have had the mind in the past to do flights to or from, no, two would be better, to the Caribbean from, say, US mainland or whatever. I don't know. Not quite sure what those, but yeah, something in the US mainland to the Caribbean. It'd be nice. Smiley face on that plane. It's having a nice smile. It likes what it's doing. It's a happy plane, isn't it? Yeah, I was actually going to stream this a few hours earlier, but tiredness overcame me, and I had to go and book a 1-hour nap, which turned into 3 hours. Hence, instead of me starting at 7, I'm starting at 10, because yeah, still a little bit out of whack on the old sleep patterns, but slowly but surely. I was up at 10:30 this morning, or maybe a bit earlier. Yeah, so I got up okay, but my body's not used to staying awake the entire day yet, because I'm not quite, my biorhythms are not aligned. So yeah, we have Jamaica and Bahamas. It doesn't mention Bermuda, so I'm guessing that's not here, but some definitely interesting places that I'd like to fly to. And in terms of using the bigger planes, right, I would really like to give, I think I've done it once before, but I'd really like to have a pop at Saint Martin, or Saint Martin, or whatever you want to call it. Really would like to have a pop at that one. That's quite the landing. Okay, I can see, oh, visibility. I think what I'll do, just for the purposes of the video, is change the visibility if it's looking a bit manky. And of course it'll bring out the water a bit better. So we'll turn off live weather. Don't necessarily need clear skies, although in this part of the world, kind of probably what you would get. Let's try few clouds. I don't know. What have we got? Like 3 cloud layers here? Let's take this lowest one away. If I can remember how to do that. It's a good one. How do I... Oh, it's not a... is it because it's a preset? Oh no, there you go. Cloud layer. Just remove that one. Okay. Got this fella. I'm trying to get rid of these. Are these the high ones? What's going on? It's not letting me... Do we have a couple? Ah, okay. Well, you go up there. Those look like rain clouds. No, okay. Let's choose clear sky then. I'm not messing about with that. Alright, so check this plane out. Yay! It's almost as smart as the A320, isn't it? No. So, I've got to figure out how to start this. I think I'm okay with it. There is a fuel valve or a cut-off somewhere, which is that one. Oh, I think I've got to do that. So yeah, this is going to be our ride for this first flight anyway. And we want to take off from there, I guess, because it's the smallest. I just have a look around. Straight away, just noticing the difference because of the climate, the palm trees, and they're either shadows or coconuts. I can't make up my mind. But anyway, look at this thing, man. Okay, so we want batteries and alternator on, avionics on. Let me get rid of this just for now. And so I want my nav light, my beacon light is going to be on because I'm going to be starting up soon. We want fuel. Yeah, I don't know what my fuel is. Do I have a left-right? Yes, baby. Oh, we've got fuel in the middle as well. And for some reason, the rear has got less fuel in it than the middle and the front. Okay. That's fair enough then. So it's like there's nothing on left and right. It's front has got the same as the back. Sorry, front has got the same as the middle, and the rear has less. That must be just a way of balancing it out, which is fine. So if I start using fuel off the rear, it will actively change the balance of the plane then. So let me see. Let's take fuel out of the middle tank first. So let's switch that to center. I'm gonna want fuel boost on. Magnetos on. And as long as the fuel is open, which I think is this guy, well, we've got a fuel selected, and okay, it's either going to start or not. Oh, come on, baby, don't let me down. Okay, so we have a fuel. It's got to be a fuel issue. Oh, do we have a wobbly? Yeah, we do. I don't know how many times you're supposed to do this, though. Where's the fuel pressure gauge, anyway? I wish there was a place I could position this. Oh, there is. Okay. Go again. Ah, wait a minute. I forgot about these. Never happened, guys. Never happened. Just pretend. Yeah. Stupid Rusty. Go again. Oh, that's not it? Do we have to wobble again? Or if not, I'll just have to start the engines. I'll do 5. Come on. Alright. Is there another... No. Okay, what am I missing here? Mixture is full, propeller is full, we have a little bit of throttle on. We have fuel. We've got battery. This will be fuel pressure, I guess. It's not showing anything though. What's going on? I'm sure we need the boost. This is a carb heat, isn't it? Yes, it is. Cabin heat. Oil filler, I think we're okay with that. What does that red thing say? Closed. Okay, let's try there. I don't think it is there, but it might be. Okay, I had the cut off in the wrong position then. I thought it was down to cut it off. Alright, there you go. We're going. Could have started up an Airbus in that time. Right, okay then. So, parking brake is here. So I've got the foot brake on. And we know that the runway is there. I think this is at this airport is one of the crafted ones, by the way. So if I turn my little wheelies and leave go of the brake and apply a little bit of power. Oh yeah, we're moving. Didn't even need pushback. Hold on, I'm trying to get the name of the airport here. Got a guy working on that vehicle. Yeah, so it's ANR Robinson International Airport. There you go. I'm not quite sure which island we're on. Oh, I could find out. I could load up little nav map and find out. Because of all the places in the Caribbean, it would help if I could tell you guys which one of those places we're in, right? Right, let's get some flappage going. Well, I'm going to put 2 stages. One is probably one's enough, but we'll do 2. I'm not going to inject any traffic into the sim. Just going to leave it as it is, so it's just us on the planet today. Oh, and that guy working on the vehicle. Yeah, him as well. So the idea of taking this plane, of course, is because it's slow. It's pretty maneuverable, but it gives us time to check out the scenery as we fly. Now hold on, I've got the maps come up right in front of me face. Right, so we are in Tobago, Main Ridge Forest Reserve. So yeah, this is Tobago. Not to be confused with Tabasco. So yeah, in the Trinidad and Tobago, this is the Tobago part. Okay, so let's go. And what's it saying there? Population? No. No, it's not. Right, so we've got a place called Black Rock, Scarborough, Buku, and apparently to the east of the island is the Tobago Main Ridge Forest Reserve. Okay. We'll take a look at it. And the nice water is to the west of us as we take off. So as we do this turn, the nice, what's supposed to be the nice water is going to be to the west. Yeah, I remember when this plane came out with the 40th anniversary edition, and I remember remarking at the time how I loved flying it. I think I've only flown it once since then, but it's such a cool plane. And I just love the it's almost ceramic looking dashboard, if you want to call it that. Looks like you could, same stuff you make a sink out of, but anyway, what do I know? Right, so let's get ready. Please don't push to the left or right or whatever. Put a bit more power in, make sure we're stable. Okay, a bit more. I'm not going to give it full throttle because I want to be able to stay stable. It feels fine though. Okay, now go. hoping it's just going to want to lift on its own. But if not, I'll just... Yeah, she's sweet. Beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, for what it's worth, we'll put the wheels in. They'll just retract up into the skis there. And, oh, we've got some nice water on the east side as well. Look at that. Very cool. Time to get the flaps retracted. Oh, very nice. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. I've not been to anywhere that's got this kind of water, but, man, maybe one day. One-way ticket. Go and live in the Caribbean. What's living costs like there? Go and live in Jamaica or Bermuda or something. Bahamas. With some pretty mama. Back to the Beach Boys song again. The only thing here, of course, is because I don't have any points of interest enabled, maybe I should. I just paused the plane here. Maybe we should put some in. Don't know if it's in assistance options. Yeah, points of interest. So I guess we can just put on... I don't necessarily need the fauna markers, which is the animals. Airports, so landmarks, cities, display direction to chosen point of interest, of course, that would be good. Display all labels, just whether you want to display all navigation labels during free flight. Yeah, go on. Airport markers, not necessary. Okay, let's try that and see what happens there. Now I'm just going to get the pitch trim adjusted on this. And we'll see if we can spot anything as we go around the island. Aha! So we've got, I'm not sure whether these label, they might do, but there's no blue. I'm looking at the blue points of interest really, but there aren't any here. But we'll definitely go and check some out. Alright, I'm just going to lean back the mixture a tad. Propeller needs to come back a little into the green zone, which is on this dial here. And we'll just feather the throttle back. Whoop, maybe not do it there, do it with this. Just so the plane's not under any immense strain. I don't need to be this high either, do I, really? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, Tobago. Is that the city then? Yeah, that's a city marker. So that's the actual city of Tobago. So I'm just going to reduce throttle quite a bit because I want to descend a little. Just got a little bit too high there. So up here is where this Tobago Nature Reserve is. Is that what it was called? Tobago Main Ridge Forest Reserve. That's it. And above that is Sherland James Hummingbird Nature. Okay. Yeah, so there is the actual city of Tobago itself. Not seeing any points of interest that are blue apart from that particular one, so they must start off with that little white dot, and then as you get closer they'll turn into the blue ones. But look at this water, that's weird. But all along the coastline here, we've got some really nice coloured water. It's that lovely tropical kind of blue. I love this little plane. Where am I going? Problem is, when I'm zooming around the plane like that, like this, you can't control it. So if I start turning the plane and then I'm looking around, I can't stop turning the plane until I leave go of the mouse. It's annoying. Anyway, I think we need to up the propeller just a tad. Just want to keep it inside the green. So yeah, a beach here by the looks of things. Very nice. Yeah, I could probably use this sim to work out where it is in the world I'm going to retire. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can afford a place like this. I don't know what property prices are like here, but I could just sell up and move. And cost of living here, I don't know what that's going to be like in these places, whether it's high or low. But if it was a one-way flight only, yeah. But it has to have decent broadband. Come on. First priority now in buying a house is, does it have decent broadband? Second priority is, what's the neighborhood like? And is the house damp? Right. I'm never sure whether this water is actually on the move or not. Am I stalling? I am stalling. Let's get some power plugged in. And if we go Rainbow Nature Waterfall, I'm reading that from a little nav map, not that it's been put into the flight sim at all. But I'm going to see if we can get over this hill. Something over here is called Corbin Local Wildlife. Oh no, it might be that thing, for all I know. Oh, the greens are gorgeous. I know I've got the Bijan Season add-on, which colours the trees, but still. Colours the trees based on season, but still this is nice. Hey Chris, talking about timing, I just returned from St. Lucia via Gatwick. Oh, how long was the trip? And now I'm installing the Caribbean as a St. Lucian. Are you a St. Lucian? Wow, cool. So what was that trip? Into Gatwick? Wow. I don't know why I always think that the long haul flights always are going to come into Heathrow and the not so long haul will come into Gatwick. But clearly I'm mistaken on that one. Look at the topology here. You can see we're going to go over this ridge here. And this is Rainbow Nature Waterfall coming up too. Whether it's going to be visual or not, I don't know. I'm just taking that from little nav map. I'm not saying it's actually in the sim, but if it was, it would be, I don't know, around here. I don't see any water around here, to be honest. So I don't know what it's falling from and where it's falling to. No idea. What does that say? There's something on the road, which I think is this road, and it's called Dirt Oven Bread. Dirt Oven Bread? The hell? Green Hill Waterfall is behind us as well. But yeah, so this is the nature reserve, all of this. Let's get around to the other side of the island. To the northwestern side. Yeah. Just cross over. what's our altitude here? 4,000. Okay, let's see if we can up that, because I'm still trying to trim this freaking thing out. Oh, born in the UK, raised in St. Lucian. Am I pronouncing that right? Is it Lucian or Lucian? Yes, Rusty. You get flights from Caribbean, BA 777. Oh, well, maybe that's one we can do when the 777 comes out. Or we can, yeah, I think I can get a TUI livery for the 787, which I just flown recently. Yeah, 7879. It was what I did. Do you know how long the flight was, though? How long it took? I'd be interested to, because I'm looking to do a longer flight, but the only one that I really want to do is Heathrow to JFK, so London to New York, essentially, is what I'd really like to take on. This reminds me of one of those movies where just before the plane goes down and everybody survives except for one film actor who wasn't getting paid, that there's cannibals and stuff down there. How long did I let that fuel go for? So we're nearly out. What's happening now? Is it the wind? Okay. Yeah, we were nearly out of fuel on that middle tank, look. Well, I say that, about five gallons or something. What's going on with the sound here? Is this the wind? I've just switched to the front fuel tank. So I want to just go and explore up here, and then we'll try some other place. We can do a takeoff and landing at St. Martin, but I won't do it in a big jet. I'll just do it in a smaller plane. There's one side of St. Martin which I think you have to do a very tight turn before you land, but the other side will be the side where the jets come in and land on there, and almost the wheels of the plane almost touch the beach. Can you imagine what that's like, just lying on the beach at St. Martin and just seeing a huge plane coming to literally coming at you, descending at you? Oh Christ. That's my time to go and get an ice cream. Go somewhere else. Get the hell out of the way. Wow, nearly 8 hours. 40,000 feet. Yep, that sounds about right. 777, yeah. Took off at 6:30 p.m. Right, and of course with time zones and everything, yeah. Wow. 8 hours. That would be a stream, wouldn't it? But what we... You couldn't really live stream a flight like that, could you, though? I mean, you could, but who's going to sit there after, you know, once you've taken off and gone up to cruising altitude? Who's really just going to sit there and what am I going to say for all that time? I'd have to be away from keyboard doing stuff and just checking on the flight every now and again, make sure that everything is fine. By the way, in case you're wondering why the nose is dipping the whole time, it's just me checking out the trim. I'm using the small trim wheel to get this thing done, because I don't want to use the big one. But I may have to. In fact, I'm going to. But look at the adjustments, man. It's too big. Too big, man. Too big. I just want it more or less. So yeah, we've got places that you'd find in the UK here. So we've got Scarborough on one side, and we're coming up to a town called Plymouth, which I think is, it's pointing just inside. So yeah, there's another nature reserve here, but I think this is Plymouth. I'm not sure, but I want to head over to the water. Maybe put the plane down on the water here. Yeah, so Trinidad is, that might be no, actually, yeah, it is. Hold on, guys. Yep, that is Trinidad in the distance there, and it's actually far. Well, it's bigger. It's about 15 times this. So you could probably fit 15 Tobagos inside of Trinidad. But yeah, this is a small island, really. Yeah, I could probably exactly replicate that, actually, Chris. Amazing. So are you back here for a holiday, or are you going? Are you staying here now? I want to find somebody in these places that wants to move to the UK, and we just do a straight house swap. Done deal, no cash, just house swap, done. Get the residency, and yeah, just sell ice creams on the beach. Anyway, gonna drop the power now and descend. We want to get into these lovely waters. Isn't that nice though? I know it's just a little small patch there, but super nice color. Oh, deviation. Okay, I got you. No. At 2,000 feet, it looks. Look at the way that you just get a more deeper part here. That's deepness, isn't it? Or depth, sorry. Deepness. You live and work in Kent. Oh, I drive through parts of Kent to get down to my sister's. Been back here living 18 years, but travel every year to St. Louis. Gotcha. Oh, nice, man. Well, it's a whole day, isn't it, taken up just on the flight. I don't know what the plane was like for you, but when I flew it the other day on live stream, I did my first 7879 flight, and that is land. Yeah, that is land, or island. Island is land. And the plane was very quiet. That's land, isn't it? I better be careful with my wheels, man. I'm definitely gonna ensure that I land on water, so I'm just going to bring the flaps down, just increase the power as well. I don't want to stall it. But please tell me this is all water. Because we're coming in. Flaps 2. And full flaps, I think. Or flaps 3 at least. Just gonna put it down on the water. Oops, a little bouncy. Is it going to turn, or do I? Yeah, it is. I was wondering, because those little rudders on the back of the skis there, sometimes on some planes they don't turn. You have to flick a switch inside the plane to make them turn. It's very lovely water, eh? It looks quite real. I mean, the way the color changes. I'd have to kill the engine, I think, to put the brakes on, so to speak. Or drop anchor. We could just... I could just either turn the fuel off. So it should stay on for a while, right? The engine, just use up whatever fuel is left in. But if I kill the magnetos, the spark, there we go, that'll do it. Turn the fuel pump off. I'm hoping it should just come to a bit of a stop. Oh, very nice, man. Paradise, unlike rainy Gatwick and Heathrow. Okay, let's jump to St. Martin or Saint Martin. I don't know how they've got it written down here, and I'm not quite sure the airport code, but I know it begins with a T. I should be able to find it. But what plane can we use? Turbo Arrow, maybe. Standard Cessna 172. Yeah. Okay, so let's switch plane first. And we'll go for 172. Now these have got floats as well, so I'm quite happy to go with that. Just in case I want to put down on the water. No liveries for it, I guess. I've got a lot of liveries disabled right now because I was getting crashed to desktops, and I think the problem lies in one of the Airbus A330 liveries, because I enabled all of those and I got a crash on launch, so I'm going to put it down to that. So the departure point is going to be, oh, it's here, TNCM, there we go. Right, so this is, yeah, this is the side where you'll, because this is quite hilly, so you'll be, if you're flying this way, you have to make this final turn and then land on runway 28. But the jets will come in on runway 10, right? And what is this? Maho Beach. Yeah, so this is quite famous, right? Where people are on the beach here, like where the runway is. And there's a huge plane coming in. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of this. You've probably all seen it anyway, but it's freaky. So let me just switch over to my browsing tool. Scent mattress. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so this is San Martin. I mean, like, right? So you're on the beach and you get these things coming in at you. I've seen a shot though where because there's a fence. There's obviously a large fence, and I've seen a photo where the plane is super low coming in. Like there's a photo. That's a great shot. Yeah, they must have been so proud of that one. Yeah, this is San Martin. Or to do in Saint Martin and San Martin. Oh, they're two different things then. Look at all the boats. Yeah, so this is what we're going to take a look at right now. See if I can find any more. Man, but look at that. Imagine. And the noise as it goes. I don't think it'll be too noisy coming towards you. What have I just clicked on now? Oh, car hire. Yeah, it might not be too noisy coming towards you, but going as soon as it goes past you, those engines. Oh, yeah. Oh, is it? Yeah, look at this. Look how low it. That's a 747, for God's sake. Jeez. Yeah. Everyone just happily on the beach. Man. Anyway. Yeah. The famous Saint Martin. And this is the airport, Princess Juliana or something it's called. Yeah, there you go. Princess Juliana International. Oh, we should take off from here and then fly around and land here. Shouldn't we? Should we? Good. I wonder if, yeah, because with this plane I'll be able to just plot it. So if we take off, I'm going to say, there's departure, and we'll just do this one. And we want to arrive St. Martin on runway 10. And I'd like to use low altitude airways. I don't know if no, it doesn't have anything. Okay, let's have a look. These are all direct. Let's see if it has any. Oh, it does. Okay. Do RNAV. Yay, we get a little flight path going around. Why not? I don't have to obey all of it. What if I put that in? Yeah, I thought that screwed things up. So now how do you put this back? Oh, direct. There we go. Yeah, so I don't have to obey all of it, but as long as I'm on this line on the way back, we should be good. So 8 o'clock in the morning, then I've set it to. Let's go. That's a lovely shot. The stall speed of a Cessna with full flaps is 40 knots. When you're coming into land with these planes, just before you touch down, if you hear the stall warning, beep, I think that's classed as a pretty perfect landing, isn't it? Oh, so this should be really interesting then. Cocoa Beach. They make it sound so nice, don't they? Like for holiday destinations. Yes, madam, come and relax on Cocoa Beach. I don't like chocolate. I'm allergic. No, madam, it's coconut. Right. We're getting these points of interest markers. So I guess I am taking off flight plan. Why is it not coming on the screen? Do I need my avionics on? What are you doing all the way over there? Yeah. Oh, it didn't put the rest in. Okay. It don't matter. It don't matter. I like the way it's established a holding pattern all the way over there. Yeah, in case anything goes wrong, we land here at Toffee Jam. Okay, so we'll just take off where? What we're facing north, so we want to be taking off this runway. So we want to go nose right. Okay, cool. Right, starting up a Cessna. Should be the easiest thing in the world, really. I'm never knowing what to do with this though. I've always been of the impression that if you pull the fuel valve, if you pull it out, it will kill the fuel supply. Anyway, but I think this is set to center or both. Yeah, set to both. You pull that for lean, right? So that'll cut off the fuel. So we want that in. Throttle, I want a little bit. And there's no mixture here. If it doesn't start, then it's this dude here. He's to blame. Right, anything up top here? No. Right, let's check out then. So that on, avionics, or do they just switch on themselves? Oh, here. Right, so we got that. We want the navs, the strobes, beacon light because I'm about to start, fuel pump. Guess we're going to need that at some point. At some point. Taxi lights, I'm not going to bother with all of that stuff. Let's see what the Garmin says. Just have to wait for it to initialize. Set the air pressure. Okay, so it's just grabbing the GPS at the moment. Go again. Thank you. This isn't going to do anything until the GPS system triangulates. While it does that, let's get the magnetos set to both. I'm going to turn on the fuel pump just for the start. Okay, then it's got to be this fella. Oh, it was out. All right. Oh, Jesus, brakes. Okay, we shouldn't need the fuel pump anymore. Put the taxi light on. Come on. Acquiring. Well, hurry up and acquire. Meanwhile, we'll get the beacon thingy on. Not that I'm going to need it. Hopefully. The transponder, we'll put that on. And I think we've got one of these has got a settings. Is this plane that has it? I don't remember. You can change settings and colors of this. I don't remember which one it is. Ah, so it doesn't do the full flight plan. Okay. And we display it at least. So lessor. If I say direct to, oh Jesus, you want me to put this in now? Okay. Do I push it? Yeah, there we go. So L E. I'm not sure whether you push it for each one. I don't think so. I don't have to fly direct to Lesso, but at least I'll get the line plotted on the map. Okay, so blum 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 blum. Yeah, so it's kind of going to intersect and then, well, we'll see what happens. So lessor, map on bed, hold. Yeah. Okay. Vamonos. I guess. So, holding the brakes, disconnecting the parking brake, and twisting me wheels around. Come on, Cess. Let me guess, the brakes were already on? Let's have a look. Okay, brakes are definitely off. Come on. How the bloody hell do we get to the runway? There we go. Let me pop my head up. There we go, it's better. Okay, looks like we'll be taking off in the right direction anyway, looking at that windsock. Oh, wait a minute. No, we won't. We'll have a tailwind. We can deal with it. Alright, so flaps 1 be enough. Get us up. Uncle Beach. Yeah. Alrighty. At least now we have the option to land on the water if we want to. Actually, flaps 2. Oh no, length of, just looking at the length of the runway here. Struggling for speed here. Come on. Are we uphill or something? Because I don't trust this. We need about 65 to get up. Okay. That again. It's close. Right, so we've got a few POIs here. Scenery looks gorgeous, doesn't it, though, with that water. All these trees down here just look beautiful. Of course, some of the airports are just palm trees. Nice. Wasn't there an island over this side? There's Princess Juliana International, just under 8 kilometers away. Fort there, Fort Louis. Let's go check out Louis. Back on the throttle a little bit. Definitely want to do a flight into San Martin with a jet. But I want to know a real flight, you know, like where the flights come from. Land at St. Martin, where do they take off from? I'll do some digging, do some research, try and find a flight that's at least something that's not too large, you know. So just do a little pause there. This looks kind of historical. Louis. Well, what's left of it, I suppose. Oh, look at the cannons. I wonder who it had to fight off, who it had to guard against. Is that a French flag? Or is the French flag horizontal? I don't know. No, because some of the language here is French, isn't it? Hamé Dupont, Colombier, and Louis, that's all French. Well, looks like they've done a capture the flag anyway. They've got it. Yeah, you get cannons in Gibraltar as well from inside the rock and stuff. There's the harbour. So coming in on Saint Martin Airport, I'll know if it's my old scenery or not, because I know what it looks like. Especially runway 10. So if it's the same, then I might disable it just to see what the Asobo one's like. Let's see. This harbour's nice. I like the way it all circles round. Yeah, very cool. All right, let's reset the camera. It's so long for it. A little bit off my plan now. Oh, it is a track. Okay, it's a running. Beach. Ah, Maho Beach, the famous one. And Martin Beach. Yeah. Yeah, it is. That's the one. It's out there. So it looks like I'm kind of parallel with the runway already. And then in between those two. I think I don't know what the heading is into the runway. I could have checked it on Navigraph actually, but it doesn't matter. It's just we'll get it down, I'm sure. I want to fly out a little bit. The line is when we get to map on. With a yolk today actually. Yeah, I had an egg sandwich earlier. Right the hell out of the beachgoers. What I might do here is, I think we can pick map on here from the list. Come on, push cursor, then hit direct. No, and activate. Oh, why is Lesor still on there? Doesn't matter. Turn here now. There we go. Yeah, so wonder what it's like, okay, coming into this airport and just at the last minute you have to abort the landing. I wonder what the decision altitude is. I would imagine it would be quite high actually. I don't know. We'll have to have a look on the gear down on the Navigraph and see. Oh, I didn't want these things. Jeez, flippity. Don't worry about my speed. We'll manage. Yeah, like because obviously if you come in, there's a certain altitude you get to and then you can pull up. But you've still got to clear those mountains ahead, or whatever you want to call them. We are a bit high, aren't we? Doesn't matter, we'll just there's all the people on the beach, and it is my scenery because yeah, I told you, party and stuff going on and what have you. See? Well, it's not really a party, is it? It's just a... Yeah, this is my scenery. Everybody waiting and waving the plane in. Okay, now we've got 2 reds, 2 whites. Back off the throttle now and just let it float down. Just above the stall speed. Apply a little bit of breakage. Flaps in. Don't know where we're going to park. That over on the left there's for the big planes, the big boys. I think we can just... We won't play with the luxury jets either. These are, yeah, these are definitely parking spots. C3, we'll just stick it in there. That turning circle looks like it's for a small plane. Woo! Went too far. Yeah, so I do have my own scenery for St. Martin. But it would be interesting if I was to like remove it, what the scenery would be like, you know, the default scenery. Request refueling. On a Cessna? Go on then.
Refueling truck is on its way.
I want you to refuel this little tiny plane. I want to see if you can do it. Because it ain't no Boeing. So while the refuel truck is on its way, let's take a look out. Oh, it does look nice though, doesn't it? I mean, okay, there's an airport here and everything, but cool. Cooper, there's the fuel.
Fuel truck is in position.
Yeah, but what are you going to do now? I don't know, fill me up to 60%. Oh, is this the one that's got the amount of money on the side? Yep. This is how much it's going to cost me. Well, there's no actual connection, but lazy ass in the truck couldn't even get out. That's it. That wasn't even an amount in dollars. Normally it has the dollar sign. It tells you how much you have to pay them. So, Maho Beach is... Yeah, what's this? Oh, they are solar panels. Yeah, so the famous beach then. I wonder how much that hotel is to stay. Royal Islander Club, La Playa. Obviously, La Playa is the beach. Got a little kiddie pool there. She topless. This one. Naughty, naughty. Yeah, so I was talking about a little party thing going on, but voted best beach bar on SXM. Well, they all seem happy about it. All right. So I think I want to check one more place out. Let's see if we've got something in Jamaica. Right, where's my list of airports here? I don't know which... Oh, Jamaica's Sangster International Airport. Yes. Sangster. Like a gangster, but with an S. I wonder if, you know, if I'm assuming there's going to be a World Update 17, where they're going to visit with that. I wonder if they'll ever do Russia and those kind of places. Russia's huge though, but a lot of it is unpopulated, isn't it? You know, all the snowy parts. Trying to think where else. China, I guess. China's another place. China, Japan and Taiwan. No, China and Taiwan, Japan, Malaysia, that area, Thailand. Yeah, I guess there's still places they can do. Right, let's switch and search for turbo. And normally I'm taking out the 4, but I'll take the 3. Do we have liveries? Yeah, I did keep those. Get this fella. And we'll go to Jamaica's Sangster Airport, which is MK Jam Sandwich. There we go. Montego Bay. And we will use daytime. I wonder what would be a good sunrise time. I'll have a play with it. Now let me just jump this out. Okay, so this is Jamaica. Kingston is over the other side. I'm going to want to take off over here, really, on runway 7. So if I can get myself somewhere close by, maybe even here, ramp 62. Oh, it's a ramp though. We've got a parking. Yeah, whatever. And we'll take off straight from the runway and just have a look around. Jimmy, come on! The Japanese do this every day. What's that, Andy? I forgot what I said. Yeah, nice. I wonder how much of these world updates are going to be incorporated into 2024 as well. You need to set parking brakes to request ground services. Okay, should we again set the day to clear? This is the correct weather, it's just not for the right time of day though. So let's pick some nice. We want some nice weather for this. So we'll just have some clear skies. Actually, we do have some cloud layer, but I don't know how you can have that with clear skies. But first set of clouds are 2 kilometers up. We'll just go with that. Yeah, so this is sunrise here. Oh, look at the plane shadow. It looks so weird. And there's the runway right there. Okay, so I'm pretty familiar with this plane, I guess you could say. So at least I bloody well should be. So this is, yeah, emergency gear down there. I've always wondered, because I know on the big planes, if the gear doesn't go down, there's an emergency handle. But you have to pump that. Anyway, well, this one's just another switch. So auto fuel selection, chocks and tie downs can go. And we can flick this switch here. All right. Where's the, oh, it's here. Of course it is. So we've got fuel. It's not set to off. That's okay. So we will need full mix. We will need full prop. And we will need a little bit of throttle. Throttle with a T, just with a T. Okay, so we should be ready. Right. Come down first. And also that. Landing lights, yeah. I don't think this does the weather. I don't think so. Thing. Right. Go back. Terrain. Ooh, red. Alright, yeah, I like this plane. I bought the pack when it came out. It was the Turbo 4, the Turbo 3, and I don't know, there was something else. I think there was 3 planes in the bundle, if I remember right. I think so. Right, instrument lights. I think they're here. And we can put these on as well if we want. Okay, so we're going... Well, it's a bit convoluted, but we're going to go this way. Now this is an international airport, so I'm going to assume that the runway length is way big enough for me to just use one, or long enough to use flaps 1. Let's get my bearings here. Yeah, there we go. I like this livery as well, and the chrome and the well, I say chrome, the bare metal or whatever, brushed aluminium, whatever it is, or polished aluminium, plus the blue is nice. Jamaica. I don't know how big Jamaica is, like from end to end. No idea. It looks quite sizable though. This is a wide runway, jeez. Unless it's just me that I'm in a small plane. Yeah, no, that looks a fairly wide runway. I probably will think completely differently if I'm in a jet, but there you go. It's saying overboost, but I'm letting it do that until we get up. I'm not having to apply hardly any yaw correction here. A little bit now. Gear up. Very nice. Okay, I'll bring the boost down till the light goes off. That white light. Oh, come on, I'm on half throttle now. Jesus. Yeah, that's telling me overboost at half throttle, really? Really? Right, where are all of the POIs here then? I'm assuming there must be more than a couple. St. James. That's the city then, because that's what the icon says. Montego Bay. plane doesn't feel like it needs a lot of trimming off either. It's quite balanced at the moment, quite nice to hold. And it's right, we are moving actually quite quickly. That's St. James and the buildings though. And Montego Bay over there. Oh wow. Quick screenshot because I had to there, that was nice. Yeah, I'm only on half throttle here and we've got some really good speed. Sunrise and sunsets are always nice, aren't they? That does help a little. Just getting it back up, that's the thing. How different the sun looks outside to through the windshield. Very, very different. What on earth is going on down there? Right, where am I on the map? Let's have a look. Right, so Kingston is over the other side of the island, but it looks like it's going to take a fair while. Looking at the grid here though, on little nav map, it looks to be 80... Yeah, about 100 nautical miles end to end on the length of it. Very green Jamaica, isn't it? I wasn't sure what to expect here. So we'll head over to Kingston. There's an airport there as well, which looks as if the runway is in line with the direction that we're going in right now. I don't know how long it'll take me to get there though. It's going to be a fair while unless we use slew mode to get us over. Ah, we've got some stuff over there. Should we go and have a look, see what it is? Ooh, sun in my eyes there. Lovely. Tell you what, the colouring here is really cool. I'm not so fond of this in here, but I like the colours a little bit desaturated. Seems to have a more realistic look, and also the colours seem to look more real when you have the sunset and sunrise times a day. So we are now what, 3,680 feet, something like that. This plane trimmed. There is a secret hold, there you go, altitude hold. You can just click and the plane will just do it. Secret button, it's not on the real plane. What are you flashing about? I don't know what this is. Jamaica's quite big. There's a place called Treasure Beach, Santa Cruz. Treasure Beach is opposite us, it's right over here. change our heading a little as well. Autopilot's grabbed the plane. I could have changed the heading, to be fair, on the dial here, but okay, like this. That's just me, just relaxing the throttles. Oh, it's a city or a town or something. Yeah, city, Trelawney. And there's another one over there. The other one looks like a city as well. Falmouth, also a place in the UK. Okay. I'm not sure these are brand new points of interest that have come with the update. Well, let's take a heading to Kingston. If I got the airport code, I could type it in to here and we could just go directly there. So the airport code for Kingston is MKJP. Alright, well I'll tell you what, if you altitude hold, no, not 3000, there you go. So altitude hold there, what did I say, MKJP? Right, let's see if we can do it then. So do set destination MKJP and Norman Manley International Airport, don't know who that is, and that's it, back on the map, and it should have a heading there. We might need to range it out a little. So there, that's it. We are on path, it's just that we're a little bit off there. But yeah, there's the entirety of Jamaica. I'm not quite sure we're going to make it there, to be honest. It's quite the flight. Like I say, we could slew over there if we have to. It'd be quicker. So let's get on the flight path. Flying the entire length of Jamaica. I have to admit the scenery's nice, to be honest. From what I've seen so far, there's more places, obviously, Antigua and Aruba and stuff like that we can check out in the future. Or do flights to and from there with small planes, mediums, jets, private jets kind of thing and stuff. Yeah, just opens up more options. Not that we couldn't have gone there before, of course. We could have gone to any of these places before the update, but now it's even more incentive to do a flight from maybe Kingston to, I don't know what that would be, Kingston Airport in Jamaica to St. Martin. I wonder what that would be in terms of distance. We're drifting a little. Must have a bit of a gusty wind here. It's pulling me to the left. Could get on this line and then just set the autopilot to nav, I suppose. If I leave go of the joystick now, it's tilting me over to the left, see? pitch trim is driving me nuts. So right, let's get this thing on the freaking line because it's taking too long now fighting, I think, some wind. Imagine living in there. I guess if you get ill in a place like that, you have to rely on a helicopter, surely. You couldn't get an ambulance in there, but, well, maybe you could. Maybe. It should say the distance now, right? Giving me distance to what? A marker here? About 52.8 nautical miles. See, again, we're drifting to the left. Do we have the fuel to make it? Yeah, we do. Does it also say the heading in the flight plan? Yeah, 25 degrees. Okie dokie, good to know. So when I get on the line, I'll maybe get the autopilot to do it. Trim out, will you? Maybe it doesn't want to do that because of the wind. This isn't what I expected Jamaica to look like, to be honest. Just tons and tons and tons of trees. I don't know, I kind of expected it to be just, I don't know, lots of buildings and towns and yeah. I mean, there's a lot of it that's undeveloped, is what I'm saying, which is a good thing. I like the fact that it's just millions of trees. Suits me fine. As long as they're not chopping them all down. Want a heading of 125, don't we? That's where we need to be. Set that, and then when the autopilot goes on, hopefully we'll have it responding to the heading, which will be that one. And when we put the autopilot on, I'm hoping I think I might need to climb a little bit, but hoping my altitude's going to be okay for some of the way. It does look like we need to climb a little though, to be fair. That's going to be a bit iffy to get over there, so while I get myself onto 125. Climb. Isn't it supposed to, is it not? It's got nav 1. Heading. Do I have to switch to nav? Let's take heading off, switch to nav. Switching it to nav should keep it on the purple line here, I would say. GPS on that one. Where's my little dial? Done this before, saved a bit of fuel. How's altitude? 4,500. We might clear it. Let's just hold the altitude. I don't know why it says 1600. We'll hold it on and then off. On again. There we go. Seems to be not working. That'll do. So now do we just slew it forward or what? That's going to take too long, isn't it? Alright, so let's go into slew mode and encourage it to be further along. How we're doing now. Ooh, okay, we lost a bit of the if I turn autopilot off and back on again, it's not going to reacquire that, is it? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Let me try. Aha, it switches that to heading mode. Okay. Well, you can come off. So we're 18 miles away. At the runway, I need to drop. Sebastiano, hey man, nice to see you, bud. How's everything? I'm just looking for an airport that's supposed to be in front of me. Oh, you liking the update? Where have you been with it? Trying to get into Kingston Airport here in Jamaica. St. Catherine. Plenty of saints. Where's me pitch angle thing? There it is. to loosen. Yeah, I started off with Tobago, which is near Trinidad. Did that one first. Why is yeah, autopilot was on there, and then did a landing at St. Martin there. Jamaica and don't know. I think I did something in the middle. My brain's gone now. Can't remember. I'm wanting Kingston Airport to flash up on the points of interest at some point, because we are closing in on it at a race of knots. Is it in the bloody water? Water. Oh, Chinooks. It is. It's not on the mainland. Ugh. Did I even pick the right freaking airport then? Okay, so it's on this bit over here. Right. So in that case, time to stop descending. Well, this is going to be good then. There's not much of a landing there. Yeah, they've updated quite a few places, a few locales in and around the Caribbean. That word for me is like schedule and schedule. Sometimes I say schedule, sometimes I say schedule. It depends on the day. And Caribbean, same thing. I swap and change. I have seen plenty of trees thus far. And I'm still waiting for the point of interest to appear on the map, which shows the airport. It can't be a big one, right? Let's get the mixture up and the propeller up. We're going to be landing. Which landing is the plan. Pitching upwards like crazy. So what's this place? Is this not Kingston? And do they just have an airport over here for some strange reason? Is that the runway? Oh, I've got no control here. Got no control on my plane. Stupid autopilot keeps switching on. Is this the runway or because if it isn't, oh. Well, it looks like a freaking runway to me, but what I'm seeing out the window isn't matching what I'm seeing here. Help, help. Right, that's a runway. So I'm bringing it down here. Yeah. I can now see the resemblance between the map and the thing. map and reality here. Ring her in, boss. Oh, I think I'm on the second stage of flaps now. Yeah. Okay, so far our direction is perfect. Yeah. So I'm struggling with the pitch on this at the moment. Oh dear. Oh man, we've got it. It's a little bit windy, I think. It's getting pulled. The sides. Okay, we need to be a little bit slower. So I'm going to flare. Ah. Another wide runway. Same as the Montego Bay Airport, I think it was. Runway was pretty wide. But then it might just look wide because I'm in a tiny little plane. Little Cessna 172. I should have took that turn off, but we'll take this one. Is that the runway building up there, or is it? Yeah, there's nothing over there, so it's this one. It's not really a turn off, is it? Well, it is. It's more like a turn on to the airport. Because there's no lines turning us off, so we're going to carry on up. Yeah, it was a bit gusty though, or a bit windy, I think. I could feel the plane wanting to, you know, like yaw from side to side a little. But yeah, cheers, Seb. It's cool. I use slew mode for quite a bit of it because otherwise the flight would have just been a little bit longer than I wanted. And I've not enabled any traffic at all. It's just us. I will bet everything I have. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. But I will bet strongly that the runway coming in, runway 10 coming into San Martin, you know, the one that goes over the beach, I'll bet you it doesn't have ILS landing, just RNAV. I'll bet it. And if anywhere could do with an ILS, we'll check it. I want to check it though. Oh, PDMG. No, PDG. Different. PMDG, isn't it? Planes. Yeah, PMDG. There we go. Pop into the hangar. Go see Charlie. Tell him Rusty sent you. And you'll get a nice cup of coffee. Tea. Mixture cut, obviously kills the fuel, and when's this started happening where we turn the plane off and we're getting dialogues? That's something I've just enabled recently. Yeah, let me just have a look at St. Martin's airport here. I have to refresh my memory what it was. Yeah, it'd be nice to do some inter-Caribbean flights, wouldn't it? Maybe on some private jets or something. maybe a Learjet or something like that. Yeah. What's a red stripe? But yeah. So St. Martin, it was a previous one of ours, so it should be, it's not here. Wow, windy. See, I don't know whether I've got it down as Martine. Oh, why is it started? If you don't type, it puts the cursor back to the beginning again. It's all very silly. Oh, it's Princess Juliana. Why isn't it coming up? See? It puts the cursor back at the beginning if you stop typing. Have you ever heard of anything so stupid? It's not this. God damn it. Give me a sec. Yeah, TTCP was the first airport I did. And then I did St. Martin, and then I did, well, I might have done them in the other order. So it might have been St. Martin, then TTCP Airport, which is A&R Robinson International, and then I've done this one. I'm going to have to look this up now. Give me a second. Freaking annoying. TNCM. Okay. Dude, fuck's sake. What? Why can't you press T? Why doesn't T work? How many fucking times do I need to press it? So it's okay, so it's Martin with a double A. Okay, smart ass. Right, TNCM, that's all I needed. I didn't even need it from the sim either. So let's have a looky. I'll bet you if it does, I'll be amazed. And not a again, just it's me. I can't press the fucking T. Yay, we got there in the end. So approaches into St. Martin then. Yep, RNAV, runway 10. All approaches on runway 10. You cannot approach on the other one, on the other runway. Nope. No siree, buddy. Can't do it. Only one way into St. Martin. Yeah, here. Runway 10, you can't come in that way. I did actually do it before and with a little plane. Lessor, map 1, we've already done that. So yeah, RNAV only, so no glide slope. Even more funner. Hazard beacons. Yeah, I think I've got on my scenery, I think I've got those lit up. I'm not sure whether they're on during the day or what, but transition altitude is 5,000 feet and the airport above the runway is 12. Now decision altitude. Oh, I said it would be high. Normally they're around 200 feet above the actual runway, but this one is 700, well, 686 feet above, so 686 plus 12 is 700. No, it isn't. Where are you getting that deviation from? Huh? 686, 696. Yeah, you're a couple of feet out. But anyway, so yeah, that's the difference. Instead of being 200, it's 686. So 700 feet is your decision altitude. And that's because there is terrain here. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. Oh, red stripe is beer, okay. Okay. Should I be able to type it in on the search to get it, do you think? Like if I go here? Otherwise, I'm going to have to... How do I find it otherwise? It might be here. It will refuse to let me start there and always defaults back to the lined up ready to go and it resets itself. Yeah, you have to... Okay, what I do then is when you get the airport, you just do set as destination, right? Or set as departure, sorry. And then you come down here and choose the ramp or the gate or whatever. But I'm going to choose... Like, you can't start in the water. Like, if I choose to start here... What if I have a plane with floats, though? Yeah. Okay. I have a floaty plane, like this guy. Yeah, maybe not this dude. Look at how many engines this thing has. Yeah, no. So let's take out the old... Does it come up if I type Beaver? It does. So, if I delete that departure, still says airborne. If I set my flight plan to start cold and dark at a gate, it'll make my destination. It will always reset when I load. Yeah, it'll put you up. Sometimes though, I've got, yeah, the Kodiak I have as well. It is a good plane. So is the PC6 as well, I like. Yeah, if you want a cold and dark, let me see if we can find an airport here. Right, so, well, St. Martin, okay. So the way you do it is you select, the other way I do it, set as departure, and then I come down here and I pick the size that's going to suit me. If there's no small or whatever, I can just pick that one. I go, yeah, that'll suit me. Sometimes you can press fly and it'll put you on the runway. I don't know why it does that, but in the main, I just choose airport, pick the ramp from here. Sometimes I pick it from here and say set as departure. That maybe that's an issue. I don't know. But otherwise, I prefer to do it from here. And also, if I've picked the wrong one, GSX can then, when I'm at the airport, GSX can then move me to the place I'm supposed to go. So gate F2, the one I chose last time, isn't it? If I pick that, it should start me cold and dark. If you just select destination, so let's say departure, sorry. If you just select which that and click fly, you will start on the runway every single time. But sometimes you have to be careful. Just before you click fly, make sure this hasn't flipped back to the runway again, because that's been known to happen. Oh, manually picking the gate is the way to do it. That's the way to do it, definitely. Yep. It's the only way you're going to do it, because if you don't pick a gate or a ramp, or a parking, I should say, if you don't pick a parking or anything like that, ramp in this case, then yeah, you will start on the runway. So let's go and close that. Go to Sava Rock. See, there's no airports nearby, so because we have a floaty plane, I'm just going to click here. Unfortunately, even if it recognizes that the plane has floats, it's going to start me airborne, and there's no getting around that. So let's go. Yes, I like the Kodiak. I do. I do. It's one of my more favourite small planes, I would say, and the Pilatus PC6 I like as well. I like the sound of it when it fires up. This is the baby I want to get going, the 747. Look where it's put me. The hell's that noise? I have no idea what that noise is. This is a weird plane. You guys hearing that? Oops. Not paying attention, turning around too fast. I think we've got some audio issues. Stormtroopers. Yeah, maybe one stormtrooper. I'm probably not going to get this. Oh, yeah, caramba. I do have rudders here. We can get it turned. The restaurant? It's a long way to go though, isn't it? Yes, I was wondering if this is one of the planes that has it, because I know some of them have got the lever that brings the things down, but you know, because some planes don't operate these back rudders, but this one does. It does it automatically anyway. So there's no lever for me to bring down. It's maneuvering itself quite happily. But I do have other planes that the rudders don't work unless you pull down a flap to engage them. Are you sure on this plane? I think we're going to hit this. Should have killed the prop. Oh, come on. We should have stopped. Oh, there you go, yeah. Never seem to get... There we go. I mean, it was working anyway. I was able to maneuver. Yeah. So is that what this is then? It's a restaurant. Oh, they've got an English phone box. Or British phone box. Yeah, it looks like a... Is it a hotel as well, right? We can slow this down a bit. Well, I bet it ain't cheap. And my plane's wedged now anyway. Saba Rock. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. There's the bar. Yeah, I'd still go here and order egg and chips or an English breakfast. I wouldn't be having seafood, I can tell you that. Oh, we just jumped. The plane's wedged, man. Yeah. Well, you know, mate. Good service with my planes. Oh wow, look at this. This isn't even nicer. You know what it's missing though? It's probably got one. It's just not rendered here. Pool table. Half a pool and half a table. No. Yeah. I can get out of this. Some magic. I like how the rocks are floaty. That's something. I have a way to get out of here though. Just you wait. Are you ready? Wave the magic wand. Wave wand. Told you. Canoe? Oh, right. Okay. Analog radios. Oh, man. Hee hee. Dual VOR CDI. Yeah, wrong pilot. I want some guy in a t-shirt and cargo shorts. And then I'll tell him, get yourself dressed properly before you get in my plane. Attach skis. Cure and cover. Oops. And suddenly, can't see a damn thing. Yeah, nice beaver. So I should have actually put myself in to a little bit more believable position, I guess. Somewhere be. Tell you what would have been good. Be this way. There. Is that about right? We're still twisting though. Yeah, they've covered, like I said, they've covered a good few areas. You know. So, yeah. Yeah, where is that released now? Is that in the marketplace? The local legends. I was looking for it and I couldn't find it. Is it in the is it in the marketplace? I wouldn't mind grabbing it actually. Although I don't really do helicopters at all. Take a look. Must be in marketplace if it's a Microsoft one. Yeah, so I just wanted to take a little look today at the area, a couple of areas, not all of it. It's quite a bit to cover, I think. What the hell am I doing here? Is it actually just called Local Legends as well? You look at this, it's 30 quid for this, but I don't know how good it is because the one I've got with Horizons or Headwinds is free of charge. But I don't know how much more functional this is. Do you know what it's called, man, or anything? Because I did, on the day of release of update 16, I did check it out. And I also looked. I noticed in the filters, though, that there wasn't one for helicopters. If you go to aircraft and then go to see all categories, I suppose I've done that instead. And then you've got airliners, avionics, gliders, jets, liveries, rotorcraft. That would be it? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Is it this one? I mean, this one says new, and it's Microsoft Ini build, so is it this? Because there's no other new ones here, I don't think, right? Airwolf. Actually got a drone as well. Is it this? This hasn't got the floats, but it may have a version with floats. Let's have a look down here. Aha! Let's see, is it called the Local Legends? Does it get mentioned? If this is the one, it's a bit silly for a Sobo to call it Local Legend and not, instead of Bell 47, and not refer to it as its proper name, or not refer to Local Legend here. It'd be a bit stupid. The only one with float so far. Oh, the James Bond film Thunderball. Yeah, I remember a helicopter like that with the floats on. 0.02 in November. But version 1 was released 23rd. What did they call it though? Local Legends 14 or Local Legends 41 or something? It looks pretty neat. It looks like it's got some nice detail to it. I'm just a bit confused with Microsoft's or Asobo's description of it compared to the description we're getting here. I'm just going to do a quick Google. Oh, I think Local Legend is, okay, so they have a list of planes that they're referring to as Local Legend 14. So like, it's like, oh, here's the top 10 list of all our Local Legend planes at number 5. And yeah, and it's this one. The Bell 47J is what they classify as number 14. So yeah, it's this thing. It wants another 4.5 gig though. Do I go back? Single seat, old seat type. I am useless with helicopters, but I tell you what, if we've got floats, I might have more success landing it on water. I'll grab it. Oh, it's got the checklist there. I don't bugger all about helicopters. If I click this, what happens? Hold on. I'm just going to do black screen because I don't want any personal info or banking info to come up. Or does it just do it via Steam? Purchase in progress. Yeah, bought a lot off the marketplace. Or have I? Wait a minute. Yeah, I say that, but yeah, come to think about it, yeah, no, I've not bought a lot. I bought a decent amount, I guess. It says Bell Ranger purchase is pending. Awesome. And the message, okay. Well, let's put it back here. Purchase in progress. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave it. So yeah, we got this thing. Ooh, got bad ratings though. It's a shame. This is what happens when you get people in a rush to bring out a really cool, iconic aircraft, but then they just want to rush it out and they just can't be bothered to do a full thing on it. I'm not sure how Airwolf is done here, this one, but I think it looks like it might be decent. I wonder if they have the Airwolf livery for it. Looks good, doesn't it? Detail looks amazing on it. And it's a good looking chopper as well. Just the shape of it's really cool. There you go. Wolfie. Looks like a beluga shark or something. Nice. When Flight Sim 24 comes out, we'll be able to do all of these proper rescue missions. You can already do it. I mean, I already have this cool helicopter, which I was very, very kindly gifted by the developers when I asked if I could try one of their packs out for a live stream, and they said, yeah, here's a code with the access to everything on our site. But they only have the helicopter in the pack, and it is what's it called? Got it on my got it on one of my monitors here. Give me a sec. I've got to move a load of windows out of the way. So it's called, looking for the folder, Hype. There you go, Hype Operations. So I don't know if I type that in. Yeah, they had a hot air balloon, but also a helicopter. They pop into the client program because I don't know what it's actually called. Okay, so it's called, yes, HPG Airbus. Yeah, it's an Airbus. Yeah, this helicopter is like, this thing's wicked. HPG. Okay. H145. This thing, check this out, man. This is awesome. They've got the medical, the firefighter, civilian cargo, luxury version. This is, I think this is close to or study level. You can actually get the winch out and the winch the pilots down, and then they've got scenarios in the game where you can put out fires with the buckets. I've done it on stream where you with the firefighter helicopter, you've got the bucket underneath, and it scoops up the water from a nearby lake, and then you can just empty it onto the fire and put the fire out. You can do that here with this. Let's have a look. Got any Bahamas ones? About well, there we go, Antigua. That's one of the places that they've done. So I don't know if it's got a helicopter pad here. Fuerteventura up here seems to be a more likely thing. Sometimes when you get a helicopter landing pad, though, you do get a symbol with a H on it. But we can go here. Set that as departure and go. Don't expect me to fire this thing up though. Going through the checklist and stuff. Yeah, they did put it as local legend. It says on this helicopter and everything that there is an update available. I haven't looked at any updates for quite a while on this thing. They also do a H135 helicopter, which is freeware, and I believe it's available on flightsim.to. But if not, it should be available off their website. The hot air balloon, I don't think that's free, but it's not going to cost too much. It's got, you can have all these different color patterns on it as well, and it's cool. But the best helicopter I've ever looked at or flown is this one, the H145 Airbus. Nothing to do with the the Airbus you know of. So where am I? I put myself over in a corner, didn't I? I think I'm on the other side here. Yeah, look at this thing, man. Detail's incredible. And you've got all these options. I have to take this off now. It's getting on my nerves. This thing popping up at flight. It's not so much the flight start I mind, but when you kick the engines off and it pops up. So you've got everything's kitted out, and you can have missions in the game where you can. I think there's a mission editor as well, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's a mission editor. Don't quote me on that, but I think there might be. Yeah, yeah, quote me on it. It says here on the client, mission editor. And you got mission content, right? So, civilian 1, civilian 2, military tent, gas tanker, satellite dish, what? Humvee. I don't know. You've got all these missions. There's a lot of missions. There's a lot. And you can just pick one, and then you can actually go on the mission. And this thing where I can't get out the helicopter. This thing where you've got this opens up here, and you can attach the guy to it and lower him down. Look at this thing. Look at the detail on the rotor. Unbelievable. It's beautiful. Yeah, they are. They're alien to me too, because they're just so different. I know you're probably better off using a couple of, look at that, to use a couple of joysticks. Like, where do you start? Fanatec, what the hell's that? I know I keep asking that. And which is the panel to get up there? 1, 2, 3, 3. So we have to start as usual with batteries, I would imagine. So battery on, battery master switch as well, that would help. Now I would imagine avionics here. Okay, that gets us somewhere. Right. We've got the Garmin's here. Okay, got that. We'll put terrain on this side. It's probably just better me hitting, is it Control, Alt and E to start the engine, something like that? Or Control E, one of the two. Or, don't we have... Yeah, come on, toggle it. I don't know if the missions are in here as well. Failures and maintenance. Yeah, maps and missions, look. But I'm not sure if you have to... Oh no, you can do it here, look. So, you've got to position your helicopter close by where the mission is. But we're in the wrong place. So we've got offshore missions, oil rig medevac. This is... Oh, Jesus. Not recommended, as this mission needs to be reworked. Gotcha. Why do we have a freaking fruit machine going on here? This guy's had an oil accident. I have done a live stream where I've rescued somebody and also put out a fire. That's enough of that. Otherwise, it sounds like 3 bells are going to come up and I'm going to get paid out. That's the same sound we had in the other plane, so that's really weird. I also need to change an option that I set because I don't like it. It's this point of interest. Turn everything off. Yeah, so there you go. I'm tempted to start another plane, but it wouldn't be in the Caribbean, and that would then be out of topic for the stream, so that wouldn't be fair. Look at this thing. What's the one you said? Kodiak, yeah. It's got the Tundra tires. Yeah. What was that update I had in Africa? That land update. Oh God, I just had it on the tip of my tongue there. The Okavango Delta scenery, very nice. And I don't think it was this plane I used actually. It was one of those short takeoff landing planes. If I type that in, will some come up? No. There's a carb which I think we used. Might have been this one as well. Look at this tiny little thing. Unless it's just a picture that's small, yes. Yeah, the X-Cub, it's got a very short takeoff, and it can... But not the shortest. The shortest one is the Wilga. If I remember everything. This thing only has to move 3 feet forwards and it takes off. It's ridiculously... Yeah, it is. It's ridiculous how quick this takes off. I don't think this has got wheels on by the looks of it. It must have. If I choose this one, let's have a look at another quick airport. So we've got Puerto Plata Airport. I don't know where that is. Dominican Republic. MDPP. Good papa. Again, missing out the first fucking letter. What's it doing? Stop pissing about. Right, so here we go. Yeah, the text input is really messed up here. You start typing, you pause for a while, and then you start typing again, and it starts back at the beginning. Like there's some kind of timeout. 2 helicopter pads there, and this is Dominican Republic. Yeah. St. John here, or San Juan, Pepillo, Salcedo, and Monte Cristi. So this looks a fairly large place as well, by the way. That's my fuel range. But anyway, let's pick a spot. I don't really want to be at a gate, a parking, I think. Any small parkings? There we go, 13. That'll do. This will be a very brief flight. But what I like with this plane is you just move a few feet and it's up in the air. It's absolutely ridiculous. You do not need a long runway, like a little strip. A little piece of red carpet would do. Okay, it doesn't have that. Oh, there's a VOR, I think. Yeah. It doesn't have that blue, tropical blue water that we're normally used to seeing. This is the plane that has the guitar and stuff in the back, and the fishing rod, and the pan, and the food, and... Can we go back and see that VOR again? Nope. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's a VOR station or signal, whatever it's called. Where did we see that? It's not along the side of the runway there. Okay. I don't know if you guys maybe have spotted it, but yeah. It's not. It's circular. Might be over at one end. Oh. The hell was it then? It can't be far away if it came on the start screen. I know. Little nav map. Still live? Well, 2 hours 41. Yeah. I haven't been here since Sunday. No, just 2 hours 41. Right, so let's have a look. The VOR is. Okay, so that's where I am. Yeah, it's not. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's not. There it is. I was going to say it's not showing it to me, but it is. So if the VOR, according to this, is halfway along the runway. We've got the handle-shaped thing there. Yep, it's exactly where little nav map said it was. I'll be dipped. That is a VOR. Cool. It's called PTA, and it's exactly where they said it was on little nav map. Right in front of me, and I couldn't even see it. Okay. KK. Real life got in the way earlier. Ah, gotcha. Oh, were you on at the beginning then? Oh no, okay. But yeah, no, I've been on it for 2 hours 41, which is more than really I should, I guess, but right, let's get this. Okay, that was clever. Right, so what do we want? Lean mixture pull. Well, we don't want that then. And the fuel thing, left and right. I guess we're going to have to prime that. Does it tell us? It does tell us when it's primed, doesn't it? So no point doing that until we get everything else switched on, which is all up there. Got my guitar there. I love the fact that you can even play it. It's just mad. Spark shower. Oil pressure, fuel pressure. I think we have to enable a lot of these. Oil air temps. Pitot heat, don't need that one. Cockpit light, no. Lamp, no. Lights. Pump, stall warning, anti-collision light. ADF. Radio. Artificial horizon. Gyro. Well, now the starter is here, but we have to uncover, right? Did I just click start there? Because it won't. Okay. Next thing is a little bit of throttle. You are propeller due to the top. All right, let's prime this. See if we can get it going. Don't want to overdo it. Will it crank? Oh baby! All right, where's the runway? Okay. Problem with this, it takes off so easily that I wouldn't be surprised if it will take off just taxiing. We probably don't even need flaps. Let me get this up so I can see what's going on here. Oh, how did you... Okay, I see we've got to go around. I don't trust this thing not to lift off. I'm going to barely need any runway. This thing must be so light. Like it just literally just must weigh hardly anything. Tow rope release. A baby stream, yeah. Kinda. Maybe a teenager. Maybe a teenage stream. Actually, do we still need the fuel pump on at the moment? That's fuel pressure. Yeah, fuel pump. If I turn that off, it's going to cut out. Okay. Right, off you go then. Ah, it's a weird, there's a weird glitch there where if I slowly squeeze the brakes to a stop and then release the trigger, it's going again now, but sometimes it doesn't, and then I have to like just flick the trigger to get it to work again. Weird. A lot of scaffolding inside this plane. Okay, flaps 1. Oh, actually, let me just put the flaps all the way up. Engage flaps 1, that way I know where they are. Alright, here we go. You took your time getting up. Not sure if this is a part of the, I mean, the airport we took off from is one that's been handcrafted. I suppose all airports have been handcrafted, but you know what I mean. They call them handcrafted, even though every airport in the game has been handcrafted, but they mean it's more detailed. But the surrounding area, the surrounding scenery though, I don't know what work has been done here. So I guess I'm going to have to leave it for another time, I think, to explore further. So I think just to end, I'm just going to put this thing down somewhere and see how quick we can get it stopped. It down. Psycho mode. These trees are 2D. And then we've got some 3D trees there. So hopefully now, between here and the field, we're easily scrubbing off the speed that we need to scrub off. Just above the stall speed, which is perfect for me on this descent. As I straighten up, we should get to the stall speed and we'll have a perfect landing. Says Rusty optimistically. Full pitch back on the plane. I just pull back on the joystick so when I brake it doesn't tip forward. Yeah, it doesn't take long at all to stop this or to get it up in the air. Awesome little plane. Yeah, anyway, so we've had a little bit of a look around, haven't we? Where's my fuel mixture? I'll kill it. Yeah, we've had a bit of a look around, so it's kind of cool. Yeah, this is a new thing. It's not Microsoft's thing, but I don't like this coming up like this. Maybe I've changed something in the settings, which I know I haven't, but maybe something's got changed. I'll fix it. Yeah, so there you go. I don't know where we are. If I can find out. Oh, where were we? Puerto Rico? Hold on. Oh, how's that happened? Okay. Dominican Republic, yeah. We took off from Gregorio Luperon International Airport. Yeah, which is also an airport that has one of the landing challenges. Yeah, and also I think St. Martin as well is another. No, St. Martin is a discovery flight, I believe. Yeah. Cool. I flew a plane smaller in real life. Really? That's good. Yeah, no crashes or anything today with the planes. It did okay. Don't remember putting the chocks on, but there you go. Or did we not take them away in the first place? Flying with the chocks on. All right. Yeah, that'll be me then. Just a tad under 3 hours. And I'm going to have something to eat and just chill. So yeah, take care guys. And I will be back when I'm back with whatever I'm streaming or doing. Take care guys. Thank you for being here. Appreciate the company and the support. You guys are all awesome. But then you already know that, so I like to remind you though. Take care guys. Have a good one. Until then, here's the credits.